We all get caught up in the chase of life, striving for perfection, chasing wealth, and seeking the biggest house, the best car, and everything else this world tells us we need. But we often forget that God has already given us everything we need for free. If we take a moment to pause, open our hearts and minds to Him, we could truly experience life blessings. Appreciate where you are right now, knowing that every step leading up to this moment was an opportunity to grow and move closer to the purpose God has set for you. Don't become too attached to the outcomes. Life is constantly changing. Each challenge is simply a test to see if you truly align with who you say you are. I didn't always see things this way. To be honest, I only recently started to truly understand what it means to appreciate where I am, staying true to myself even when the outcomes change, and allowing God to do His work in me, not mine, in the life that He has blessed me with. This is a reminder to myself for the moments when life gets tough and the path God has laid before me feels distant or even impossible. In those times, I want to remember how far I've come and trust how much further God has taken me. This is a note to myself. If I had to choose one word to describe this journey I'm on before today, it would be exhausting. The constant challenges, late nights, and endless assignments made it feel like an uphill battle. But as I reflect now, I see the journey in a new light. This year wasn't just about struggles. It was about overcoming them, about learning, adapting, and emerging stronger. So if I had to choose a word now, it would be growth. Through every challenge, I gained something valuable, and that's what truly defines this season. Before this time, I didn't fully understand how much my perception shaped my experiences. I used to think situations were simply what they were, unaware of how my mindset played a crucial role in defining them. When I approached things without doubt or frustration, everything seemed harder, and even small setbacks felt like major defeats. I didn't realize that my negative outlook was holding me back. It wasn't until I began shifting my perspective that I saw the power of a positive mindset. Changing how I viewed challenges didn't make them disappear, but it made them more manageable and helped me grow through them. This journey wasn't just about personal growth, it was a spiritual transformation. God placed me in a situation that pushed me to my limits, reminding me that He is in control. When my back was against the wall, He showed me once again that His plan is greater than mine. Through every struggle, He guided me, assuring me that I am exactly where I'm meant to be. This season deepened my faith, teaching me to trust Him fully, even when I didn't understand the path ahead. Like the scripture that's inked on my skin, faith in my heart? Yeah, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. At times, I thought I could handle this journey on my own, but my pride kept me from fully accepting that I couldn't. I tried to do everything by myself, only to fall short time and time again. I realized that I needed a strength beyond my own, one that only God could provide. When the odds were stacked against me, He remained unwavering. He stood beside me, reminding me daily that I was built for these exact moments. Through Him, I found resilience to keep pushing forward, knowing I was never alone. Although this journey has often gone unrecognized by others, I've learned not to seek validation from anyone but God. I trust that every step, every struggle, and every sacrifice is seen and accounted for by Him. Nothing I've endured has been in vain, and no suffering I've borne has been without purpose. Through it all, He has been working behind the scenes, shaping me for what lies ahead. And that assurance is all the recognition I need. As March unfolds, I realize that despite how never-ending this season felt at times, the finish line is now within sight. Looking ahead, I know this moment is a result of perseverance and resilience I've cultivated. As I approach the end, I pause to reflect on the journey. I always knew this day would come, because I know who I am and what I'm capable of. But in holding myself to such a high standard, I often forget to stop and appreciate how far I've come, not just on this journey, but in life as a whole. Today I choose to acknowledge the growth, resilience, and the accomplishment that has shaped me along the way. In 2 months, on May 9th to be exact, I'll walk across the stage once again, but this time it will feel different. While this milestone may seem huge to some, I know my journey isn't over. There's still work to do. But as I set sight on what's next, I choose to pause and appreciate everything I've accomplished. Nothing I've overcome has been easy, and every step I've taken to get here deserves recognition. Until then, I will continue working on myself, staying resilient, keeping my focus sharp, and trusting that all things work together for good. I believe everything happens for a reason, and if something didn't work out, it simply means it wasn't meant for me.